Welcome back to the second half of Nuke's Top 10 Scary Ghost Videos that will ruin sleepy time. Let's check it out, finish this off.
Late one night, TikTok user Apple DeCastro decides to weigh herself on a scale in her family home in the Philippines.
That is terrifying. Weighing yourself? Much scarier than ghosts.
She stands in front of a mirror, and what happens next is truly bizarre.
Her shadows, or her reflection, didn't seem to be moving with her there. Not sure what's going on.
Apple's reflection in the mirror seems to move out of time with her body.
Yeah.
Now, of course, this could just be a weird CCTV compression glitch, but her brother Joshua actually sees it happen with his own eyes. Another camera angle records his reaction.
This is getting interesting now. She's just like, nope. Alright, we're leaving. What I find confusing right now is who's controlling this camera. This looks like a CCTV camera just up in the corner of the room. And why is it following him? A little odd.
Joshua can't believe what he's seeing, and he quickly goes to warn his sister.
If anyone knows about those cameras, do they have motion sensors where they will follow motion? Let me know in the comments down below.
The footage recorded by their CCTV cameras and post their creepy experience to TikTok. So could this be a glitch in the Matrix? A haunted mirror?
Well, the other thing you see here, like he mentioned earlier that it was compression. Now, my face might be covering this. I hope not. I'll have a link in the description below to this video. But the mirror right here is kind of compressed. It's very muddy, like you can't see her clearly right here. So it makes me wonder if it is a compression glitch.
Or just a really, really strange camera glitch. As always, I leave it to you to decide. Oh, entry.
It's definitely
most
weird.
Japanese videos, I have no idea what the source is for this next creepy clip. The clip shows two guys approaching an old school building that is under renovation
creepier reflection
and
videos.
is allegedly haunted. Even though there's tape at the entrance saying no entry, the two friends step inside anyway. What happens next is absolutely terrifying.
But we don't do that. Get permission.
やば。まあとりあえず行けっしょ。誰もいねっしょ。な。確かに。ただボロいしね。何これ。次さ、隣よくあったじゃん。ああ、行こう行こう。もう何もないところには用はありません。お、置いてる。え、初じゃね？開いてたの。
開いてたら入るでしょ。
もう入ってくださいって言ってんだから。こ
こも2階あるじゃん。
行こうぜ。
お、2階なんかこの部屋行動ってある。
Man, I'd love to have these giant locations you can just go into and look around.
確かに。でもここか
Got some quality lighting with them, so it was good.
なんだっけコーンだっけ
It's
これなんだっけ
sarcasm.
この蜂みたいな黄色と黒のなんか
いや、知らねえ。俺は知るわけ
The
ねえんだ
tough thing about ghost hunting. You want to have good lights, good lighting so you can see everything, but you also... That's... I mean, yeah.
A mysterious woman wearing a white dress silently approaches the two friends from the darkness. She seems to have no visible arms.
Yeah, I was gonna say, she's... let me see if I can back that up real quick.
The two
She has no arms. It almost looks like she's 2D, like she's just completely flat. Her dress is just like cardboard or something.
friends from the darkness.
Yeah, very strange. You can't really make out any facial... Now, video quality, again, is potato, but you got, like, no real face, no head, no arms. You did see the legs moving as she was walking.
She seems to have no visible arms. The two guys run in fear and scream for help. What happens next, we'll just never know.
Yeah.
And whether the footage is real or not, that's...
Now look at... Okay, so here you can kind of see it. Look at how high the head is. Like, the head is all the way up here. That seems really tall. Maybe it seems tall because there's no arms. I don't know.
It's up for you to decide.
Strange.
Either way, the clip is chilling. Night Shift. This next spooky video was sent in by Nuke's Top 5 viewers.
If I encountered that, I would most likely be running to, as much as I would want to stay. And this goes back to the homeless people living in abandoned locations and not knowing their mental state. So, yeah, I'd be running too, I think.
Zoe from Perth, Australia.
As much as I'd want to
Zoe says that she's a
debunk,
registered
figure out
nurse
what's
working
going
the
on.
night shift at a nursing home. She says that there is one particular room in the nursing home that gives the entire staff the creeps. The staff says that they feel watched while in the room, and that the room often feels extremely cold for no reason. Some have even witnessed chairs moving around by themselves. One night, Zoe and the rest of the staff are gathered in the office when they notice something very strange on the CCTV.
What's going on with the lighting?
The lights in the room start to flicker and dim in a bizarre pattern, and then some dark shape seems to pass in front of the camera, not once, but twice. Now, could this be something paranormal, or just a strange lighting malfunction?
You know what that looks like to me? That looks like someone's finger, like trying to clean the lens of the camera. Now, and another thing, just alternate thought. Anything that close to the camera is always going to look larger. It's always going to look bigger. So you have to keep that in mind when trying to figure out what something is. It looks from the size that it could be like a human upper torso walking past the camera, but when I put my finger right up to the lens like this, you know, it looks huge panning across the camera, right? So it could be someone's finger just wiping the lens. It could be some sort of insect crawling across the camera, moving across the camera. It didn't look like that. It looked like a large, solid, finger-sized kind of sweep. Now, what's going on with the lighting? That's what actually really piques my interest. Because we're going from black and white to color to lit, not lit, a whole bunch of
And
stuff.
just what are those two dark shapes? Tell me what you think. The boy next door.
And you know, now that I'm thinking about it, depending on the type of camera, the camera could be rendering the or connected to the light system somehow. And so by covering up the camera sensors, it's turning off the light and on again, maybe? I don't know. Let me know your thoughts in the comments.
Paranormal investigators K&L from the YouTube channel K&L Ghost Hunters spend the night at the historic Red Lion Hotel in Colchester, England. Built way back in 1465, it's no surprise that the hotel has a
Now we
long
got some
history of
history.
tragic events and paranormal activity.
Yeah.
Just to give one example, several hundred years ago, a horrible fire ravaged the hotel and took the lives of several young children. These days, it's said that the spirit of a young boy wanders the restaurant of the hotel. He is often seen and photographed by guests. Most of all, the spirit of the young boy is often seen by children. K and L leave a static camera to record in the restaurant as they investigate the basement of the hotel. Later, when they check their footage, they are shocked by what they've caught.
It's pretty rare to catch video footage. Audio is far more common. Does that look like a reflection?
A small head about the height of a young child can be seen peeking through the glass windows of one of the restaurant doors.
Is it
Paranormal
peeking through,
investigators
or is it
K&L believe that they
reflection?
might have captured the spirit of the young boy that guests claim to have seen over the years. But
To me, that almost looks more like the ghost hunter coming in to check on the camera footage, make sure everything's running, walks into the room, takes a quick peek. Yep, everything's still on and leaves. Didn't realize his reflection got caught.
what do you think this small figure could be? Let me know. You can watch this entire investigation.
Because you always want to
and
go
many
in when
more
you're
over on the
investigating and
YouTube
check on
channel
your equipment, make
K&L
sure
Ghost Hunters.
nothing's powered off, that kind of thing.
Dead in the water. In another strange video shared to the internet without a source, someone can be seen taking off their
Something interesting though, they were saying that children normally see the ghost. I have kind of a theory that the innocence of children allow them to stay in touch with the paranormal, the supernatural. They have a much easier time interacting, just because as we grow up and become more materialistic and more involved with the current world, we kind of lose touch with ourselves. And I think there might be something there. And that's why children have a much easier time communicating and seeing and interacting, because they haven't been corrupted by today's society. Let me know your thoughts on that in the comments below.
their shoes after having walked through a waterfall in Malaysia and discovering small clumps of leeches stuck to their feet. And if that isn't horrifying enough, there's something else in this video that's very disturbing.
Ew, gross. Wow, look at them all.
Did you see it?
I did not.
Someone or something can be seen sitting on a rock inside the waterfall. Whoever or whatever it is appears to be wearing a white dress and has long dark hair and dark arms. Now, without a source, it's impossible to establish whether
That looks like a rock to me. What's the whiter, like this, the head and hair looks just like rock. The white be any number of things. Could be, it doesn't look like it's the spray of water.
Whether this footage is real.
Because it's staying solid, stagnant, while the water is moving. So I don't think that's what that is. The way the light is coming in and hitting it, maybe it's solid. Sheer surface. Might be the type of rock. Could be a type of mold or something. Not mold, moss, sludge, something on the surface of the rock. I would not jump to that's a human sitting there.
Real, fake, or even explainable. But let me know your thoughts down in the
Yeah, that looks too much like a rock to me. This white part, that I'm having a harder time explaining. But this looks too much like just rock to be paranormal. And okay, let's say it is someone sitting in there, under there. Someone went and sat under a waterfall. Spooky. All right.
comments. Thanks so much for watching my upload schedule with.
Thanks for watching. Thank you, Nuke. Make sure to go into the comments down below. Go to Nuke's page. Show him some love. He has wonderful content. And yeah, keep tuned. Keep tuned. Stay tuned. We'll see you in the next video.